What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Thriller here, and we are here for week number 5, I'm pretty positive, of the JJDL, the John Jr. Draft League. We take on the coach of the CL Shinxes in S-Jam, or S-Jam. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering the name. We actually faced them last time in the OGDL, where we got a little unlucky against them, and we lost, and it was one of the main losses that ended our season, that run. But they have a more terrifying team this time around. They have Raging Bolt, Darkrai, Gliscor, Jirachi, Milotic, Serena, Urfushu, Rapid Strike, Galar Slowbro, and Dashbun, with the Terra Captain being only one, but it being the Raging Bolt. And I'm terrified. This is one of the toughest matchups I think we had here. Now, I know what a lot of people are thinking here. Like, oh, Sun's great here. Sun's amazing. Sun's good for its point, but guess what? I'm powering up a Raging Bolt. That doesn't help me. And in some ways, I actually power up Serena because there's a possibility that they could bring Solar Blade. So that could also be bad. But, excuse me. In terms of what I'm expecting my opponent to bring, there's definitely a couple of options that they could go with. I think they have a fair shot at bringing about every single Pokemon that they can bring, which is really not the best. So I had to kind of prepare for the majority of the Pokemon. But here's the 6 that I'm predicting them to bring. I think the Terra, Raging Bolt, and Darkrai, that instantly comes. It was proved last time that Quacklevolt could definitely come to this matchup. I wouldn't be entirely surprised if they didn't bring Urshifu, because like I said, Quacklevolt, as you saw, had a great utility outside of it in the sun, and it worked out perfectly fine for them until I was able to really take advantage of the matchup. So, definitely think Urshifu could still come to this matchup. Gliscor, I think, for hazards makes all sorry, guys, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Makes so much sense. Milotic, even though, yes, I know it sounds crazy that in sun, but is a very good response to a good amount of my Pokemon that it can really do. It can be mixed defensive. It can be primarily specially defensive with having some decent bulk with Marvel Scale, with Burner, with the Flame Orb to get the burn so its defense is raised. And then Dashbun is actually a relatively good fairy and is the best counter to Chi-Yu in the game, which I think is really important, especially since Chi-Yu goes absolutely crazy in this matchup. So these are the 6 I'm predicting him to bring. The only Pokemon I feel like they do not bring at all in this matchup is Jirachi, and there's a decent chance that he will not bring Serena. The Serena has a decent chance to come, but of all the Pokemon, I definitely think Jirachi makes no sense to be brought, and I don't think Galar Slowbro makes any sense to be brought. Serena, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw it, but will be interesting. So let's go over the team we're bringing this week, and we're bringing a very risky team this week. Now, with S-Jam, or Sham, I'm just calling him Sham, they do need this win to guarantee playoffs, as they are 4-0 right now, one of the few undefeated teams. We need this win more than they do, but I don't know how hard they're going to prep for this matchup, as we could be a potential playoff opponent for them in the future. Possibly. So, it's going to be interesting what kind of prep they go with this matchup. Us, we kind of do need to bring some of the tech here, and I'm hoping some of this stuff pays off, and I'm not going to be ending up getting 6-0 because of this. But we're kicking off here with Pegasus, my Spectre. As you look at their team, Spectre just has the world in its hand. There is no reason at all for this Pokemon to do an insane amount of work that it does. Wait, why am I Dark Pulse? I don't remember why I'm Dark Pulse. Yeah, I don't know why I'm Dark Pulse. I should be Shadow Ball. Good thing I checked that. Maybe it was for something else, I don't know. But, Spectre here. Taunt, which shuts down the option of healing with the Dashbun. It's also on good thing to stop things like Trick from Slowbro, and just overall any kind of momentum stuff, which is really good. Calm Mind is really good in this matchup, as if I get a Calm Mind up, this sets me up for a defensive option to be able to really run roughshod on the team. And we are running a very, very, very risky item in this matchup, because it can definitely go bust on us if we are not careful, and that is going to be weakness policy. If I get a weakness policy off, I pretty much just win the game. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I do just win the game. So, but I have measurements to make this set work. I'm hoping that it will pay off, though. Up next, we have Chop Up Berry Chiyu. This guarantee lives any one hit from Urshifu, and also a coverage of any fighting type coverage move from their opponent. Taunt Ruination. Ruination just there to pretty much be able to 1v1 the Dashbun, and also Taunt there just to simply make sure that we can be able to take that thing on to stop it from healing. And then Dark Pulse plus Psychic. Psychic just to be able to actually, because with this investment at 50%, we do OHKO Dashbun if it is just max HP. If it is especially defensive, we actually do not knock it out. But if we get it, we Ruination Psychic and we guarantee kill it. Dark Pulse otherwise helps with a lot of everything else on the team except for Darkrai. So that's going to be a kind of a passive set, this one. But we have anything else there. Up next, we have Michelangelo here, rocking out with heavy duty boots here. Now, I decided not to go for a Sun full route. I'm going with specially defensive Torkoal with rocks, Will-O-Wisp, Clear Smog, Lava Plume, and Sludge Bomb. Lava Plume to obviously get burns, Sludge Bomb to hopefully bait out some poisons, and also be able to take on some things that we cannot normally take on. Clear Smog to stop any potential setup from happening as we go down, and Will-O-Wisp just for really go to a roll chip. Max HP, Max Spadef, 4 in defense with the Spadef nature of a calm nature. Up next, we have Yabba Dabba Doo, our great Tusk here with Bulk Up, Ice Spinner, Close Combat, and Heavy Slam. We are max speed, so we are pretty much taking advantage of Sun for this one. Basically, the design of this is to hopefully set up a Bulk Up and then just start running Rush Shot. We do have the Payapa Berry to take any Psychic type move, and that includes the Psychic coverage from Darkrai as well, so I think it's really important to know about that. But basically, Close Combat hits everything we really want it to. Ice Spinner checks a lot of things else we can, and then Heavy Slime is just there for the Dashbun, where if we get a little bit of chip on Dashbun, or if we get a Bulk Up off, we guarantee OHKO Dashbun. So, really hoping this set plays off. We are 136 HP, 4 attack, with 116 Spadef. To be a little Spadef tank heavy, but designed to be hopefully be able to break here in this matchup. And last but not least, we have Support Cresselia. Now, obviously, this has been the MVP of our team. No shocker. But I'm running a very risky set this week. We are Terra Fairy, just we have a really good defensive typing with Reflect, Light Screen, Lunar Dance, and Moonblast. Dual Screens looks very well into this matchup if they do not carry Brick Break. And Moonblast just hits a lot of things that are not named Jirachi and Slowbro. So if they're both not there, this thing can actually do relatively well unless it's Terra Steel or Terra Poison on the Raging Bolt. And then Lunar Dance is just there in case I want to heal something up, set something up to win, and be able to do a lot of damage. We're 156 HP, 136 defense, 116 defense, 136 defense, 116 special defense, 16 special attack, and 84 speed. We are slightly specially defensive, but we're primarily a bit more of a mixed defensive this week, be able to take things on relatively well. This job is to hopefully get screens up and Lunar Dance to hopefully support the team. And last but not least, a potential lead in WinCon. Shell Smash Smeargle. You heard that right. Shell Smash Smeargle. This is the most stupidest idea I've ever had, but my good friend Sandy Sims actually bodied someone with Smeargle on the ladder, and I kind of looked at their team. Their normal resist is just Jirachi, and I felt like this was super good. I can always fake out a Sash, which is really good. Shell Smash, which is really good in case I get something to force to swap out. Spore is always really good, so I can be able to potentially put something to sleep. And then Population Bomb with Technician OHKO's everything, which is crazy. And then we have enough speed, outspeed, everything on their team. And I'm very hoping that this set pops off, man. I want this set to do work. And if this does work, I know John is going to hate watching this on stream. But you know what? We're going to do it anyways. But I'm going to go ahead and send them the challenge here. So, very interested to see what they bring here. They should pretty much bring the exact... Well, not the exact 6. But they should pretty much bring about what I expected. They are Terra Dragons, so they are taking this. They do bring Jirachi and Serena. They don't bring Dashbun. That's huge. That is actually really huge that there's no Dashbun. And there is no price score. Wow. Okay. That's really interesting. So they do bring everything I expected. they have hazards. It's on Jirachi. I feel like they're gonna lead off with. I'm definitely surprised to see no. I'm definitely surprised not to see Dashbot. Jirachi, I'm very surprised they won. Like I said, Serena had some merit to show up, but I didn't think it would. So there's that. Okay, so I'm gonna lead off with my Michelangelo here. As Darkrai is the lead of choice. Okay. Darkrai. Very interesting to see Darkrai as the lead here. I'm just gonna fire up a Lava Plume here. Even if they want a nasty play here, I'm pretty good here, so I'm just gonna Lava Plume here. And if they're Hypnosis, they can only put one of my mons to sleep. I'm just gonna Lava Plume here. I could Sludge Bomb, predicting that my loading could come in here and then be able to poison it versus burning it. It actually go to the Raging Bolt. What am I gonna burn on this? No damage, no leftover. Okay. We can kind of scout with this Raging Bolt once a bigger. So Raging Bolt, 15 to 18%. That did 13, so that's definitely max HP. That's about max HP. Thunderbolt's doing some really good damage here. So if it's max HP, Great Tusk. Not doing much unless we get some boost. I could sack my Azura here, because I don't need it anymore. Because I'm not going to be able to really handle Serena without a fire type move. I can still handle Jirachi. Darkrai, I can't do anything with information. And I don't necessarily need my son for this match. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear Smog here. So they just Draco. Okay, so they just straight up Draco. So that's fine. So in comes... So let's look at that damage. With Terra Dragon, Meteor. That should always kill. Okay, so it's -2 now. So it's basically given up its boost. It's basically given up its boost now. If I go into my spec, can I just... If I go into my spec, can I just... Because I'm faster, and I can call mine. If I call mine here with a Darkrai in, I guarantee that the Dark Pulse. I go into my Azure, throw off a Ruination. Because I feel like you don't send in anything to resist Ghost. I don't know if I can here. I'm going to take a bit of a risk here, so I'm going to call mine here. Very happy to switch back to Shadow Ball. I don't know why it was Dark Pulse. I actually don't know why. Maybe it was Dark Pulse because I expected Terra Normal from the Raging Bolt, maybe? Go Darkrai. We're gonna stay in. Go for another Draco. That's Specs. That has to be Specs. That has to be Specs. That has got to be like Specs Modest. That has got to be. That's got to be Specs. That has to be Specs. There's no way that does that much damage to me with my +1. 55 to 65. Wait, how's that do so much damage to me in +1? I guess it still technically has a special attack boost. I'm gonna drain this now. It goes Serene, which is fine with me. So, I'm very confused why that did so much. But that's gotta be Specs. God, that sucks. Alright, so Draining Kiss to Serena should do 31 to 37. That did 14. Part of me feels like that's Assault Vest. Why do I keep clicking the wrong button? 14. Yeah, that's very much split def. Oh, that's bad. I feel like the U-turn here, if they have no attack, Nox still kill. Like, a part of me really thinks they're gonna go for the U-turn here, but they could just knock off here, and I could get valuable damage off of this thing. My spec is still very good, though. That's the thing. But I can't. Now, if the U-turn, that could be a problem. Press, the U-turn, they do not help, okay. So, I'm going to set up my Reflect here. So, we did knock off. So, I'm very happy I made the play. I can actually scout how much damage that did to me. To my Cresselia, knockoff does 31 to 37. Which looks like they got a very good roll if they're not invested. I'm going to set up a Reflect here. If they for some reason have taunt, that is really bad for me. So this is slightly sped. Look real quick here. Serena, does it have taunt? It does have taunt. So this thing has taunt. Oh wait, no, if you're Assault Vested, you can't have taunt. Never mind. I'm gonna Reflect off, so we're gonna U-turn here. Now depending what they go into here is where I'll make my play. Go Jirachi. Even though my screens will not be up for a long period of time, I think what I want to do is I want to Reflect, Light Stream, Lunar Dance, get my Specturian, try to do as much damage with my Spectre as possibly can, and then just start breaking. I cannot afford to lose Great Tusk until that Raging Bolt is down, because until we get rid of Raging Bolt, Thunderclap is scary. Ugh. Did not expect that to be Specs, but it makes sense since I don't have a Fairy type. Maybe that's something I make a transaction for. If there's time. If not, then well. So definitely not having a Fairy has definitely made these dragons a little more challenging. Hasn't made it so where they have to really like risk anything, you know what I'm saying? So this is confirmed specs to me, though. This is definitely confirmed specs. Just to do that much. So this is definitely like Draco Meteor, Dragon Pulse, Volt Switch, and a Thunderclap is what I'm going to guess. Darkrai hasn't shown anything. This shown has Knockoff, U-Turn, and this is definitely shown Assault Vest. So, we go Darkrai. Very interesting since I can Terra Fairy here. I'm gonna risk it in Terra Fairy. Light Screen here. They do Hypnosis, which is unfortunate. If they double out here, really good play on their end. So they have Hypnosis, so they've got to be probably Wide Lens, if I had to guess here. Because there's no way you'd be running raw Hypnosis. That's crazy. So you gotta be Wide Lens. So they're probably just like Hypnosis, Dark Pulse, probably Focus Blast, and then a filler. Here. All the Psychic. Damn, good play, good play. I didn't think they would go for that Psychic right there. Damn, dude, we are getting close. I have to go into Zero now. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to Ruination. Because it covers pretty much just about everything coming in here. The good news is, until my Cresselia dies, they cannot go through Hypnosis again. So they do go for the Focus Blast, which you do miss, which means Wide Lens is not reliable. So now what I want to do here, so Darkrai versus Chiyu. Focus Blast never kills me. I got another Ruination on, I can kill this Darkrai here, so I'm going for another Ruination. They missed another one, so now I can go for a Dark Pulse here. Dark Pulse guaranteed knocks him out here. So I go for a free Dark Pulse here. If they want to go into Urshifu, they're basically be having to move the sack off. Basically, field with their Scarf. Actually, got my loading here, actually. Let's taunt this Milotic so we can't recover. They flip turn. Okay, that sucks. Well, that's good to know that they have flip turn. So they have flip turn. This Darkrai has shown Hypnosis, Focus Blast, Psychic, and it pretty much is the exact like moves that I was expecting it to be. Very surprised by the flip turn there. They were really willing to let this thing either get flinched or two-shot. Actually, Milotic should be 30 to 36. That is definitely not spaghetti. Let's see, it's not max. No, it's gotta be. Yeah, that's Fizdef. This is a Fizdef Milotic. Oh my god, excuse me. Interesting that you're physically defensive. I thought you were special defensive. Marvel Scale. You're not even Marvel Scale, right? Well, no. Yeah, you're not even Marvel Scale. Very interesting. I would have sworn you were Marvel Scale. Well, I guess in fairness, being Marvel Scale would have had its problems because if I was X with my spec chair, that could have opened the door for them to be able to do. I was able to do X shenanigans. So, very. I guess that makes sense, but I still felt like that would have made a lot more sense to me versus me. Just my personal opinion. either Volt Switch here or they Thunderclap. Actually, max HP. Dark Pulse doesn't chip it. Dark Pulse can chip it. Thunderclap guarantee knocks me out. Volt Switch guarantee knocks me out. So they can either go for a Thunderclap here or a Volt Switch here. I kind of want to see what they do here actually, so I'm going to actually go for the Dark Pulse here. So we get the flinch. We do not. Of course we don't. I am not, well, I guess I can't be that grateful. They did miss 2 Focus Blasts in a row. But in fairness, those didn't matter. But basically, now I have to hope the pray to God I can win with freaking, what's his name? Okay, so what do I do here? So you basically have, I need to try. Try to Lunar Dance to get my Spectre healthy. So you don't have Sludge Bomb, which means this can be a very slow process. Psychic, come on. I'm gonna have Lunar Dance here. And that's looking like it's game, guys, which is very unfortunate. We are gonna get, unfortunately, either 5-0 or 6-0 here. Sure Dark Rite always knocks out. I really wish I did make that play to sack the Cresselia there. Smear Gold, yeah, he just straight up dies. Great Tusk, I'm pretty sure he just straight up dies now. The Psychic, about to play out the berry. I think I'm just gonna have to hope and pray you're not fast. I just gotta hope and pray you're not fast. You weren't fast, Darkrai. Hold on. Don't know the Yabba here. Predict on the knockoff. And what I think I do here, so I know I'm faster. Let me look at Serena here. So, Serena. Let's say, not bulky, you're just max HP. Not that. Let's just say. So at max HP, we do 42 to 50%. Power Whip, if I get a bulk up off here, Power Whip at most will do 40 to 47%. So I think it here's like bulk up here, but they could U-turn. Here. And if they U-turn, what do they do? If they go U-turn, they go into U. They haven't seen my full moveset yet, so. Seeing that I was faster than their Darkrai, it could mean that their Urshifu is probably not that fast. Do they try to kill me here, or do they try to spin? I feel like they just always U-turn here. So I feel like I'm better off just going for Ice Spin. Ice Spin. 43%. They do U-turn. Get a crit. Crit doesn't matter really. Alright, so that does 42 to 50. So we overall that, which is not in our favor here. So now they just go Urshifu here, they click Surging Strikes. It'd be very interesting if they win Milotic here. They could try to go with Raging Bolt to get more kills with Raging Bolt, though. Which I could totally see them doing. I could totally see them doing that. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you be slower than me? If I'm now, I'm gonna say just Trailblaze twice. Yeah, that's GG's. That's really unfortunate, man. I don't think there's anything to do here. Yeah, there's nothing I could have done there, man. Oh, we had 5-0'd. We did kind of a bit of a rough match. I think the fact that their team was just completely different from what I'm expecting really cost us. I was not expecting specs, but I should have figured that into consideration when I was prepping. AV Serena, I'm a little surprised by. I didn't know if that was going to fully come. Physically defensive Milotic. I really felt like the Jirachi was a bad bring, in my opinion. In my honest to God opinion, I feel like Jirachi was not the bring in this matchup, and I think that's what kind of did something. Also, it seems like they are therefore not wide, but then I don't think they were wide lens based on Darkrai missing 2 Focus Blasts in a row. So the fact that they just land a raw Hypnosis like that kind of was a little frustrating. But like I said, those Focus Blast misses didn't really matter. Only one of them mattered. Just because, again, I was still... And, like, I really don't understand some of the plays they made, too. Like, they were willing to let me 2 a KO that Milotic with a Dark Pulse. Like, I really don't understand that logic a little bit. Like, I feel like you should either recover or you should just hard back out into something, maybe. But I do not think flip turning there was the right play. Obviously, it got them the momentum that they did. Looking back at it, again, like I said, I would have maybe made one play in just sacking off my Cresselia to the Raging Bolt. And wait, actually, I still had Tusk left in the back. Why would they do that? I just realized that. Why would you Volt Switch when I still have Tusk at full? That makes no sense. Well, I guess in hindsight, it would have forced me to either go for the KO. Would have either forced to go for a close combat or Ice Spinner, because I was never going for a bulk up. But, I don't know. I think that was kind of some bad plays on their end, but obviously they made the plays that they did. And in hindsight, I was calling it out, so I should have also made the trigger on pulling it for a Raging Bolt, I won't lie. Or I should have just sacked off the Cresselia. The fact that Cresselia got put to sleep, though, really put us behind the game. Like, the fact that we could not heal up our Spectre when we could have really, really sucks. Like, it's really, really sucks. And now knowing that I was faster, what was I doing to Darkrai? With my Spec real quick? Because if I was doing enough to where I could have just went in with it. Yeah, I could have just went in with it, got into KO, and just knocked it out. I don't know, man. I'm very confused why they're slower on the Urshifu and why they were slow Darkrai. But it's, I guess just that's kind of how to be the results are going to be, man. We're now 2-3. I think we're in the negatives now, which is not really good for us, especially since we've got some tough opponents. We have Anker next week, who's got a pretty good team. We still have yet to face SJ, who I think we face either week 7 or week 8. And I feel really bad because I actually don't know who... Actually, I can tell you guys right here real quick. I actually still kept this up. Thank goodness I did. So yeah, like week 7, we take on SJ, and then week 8, we take on the Worcester Tornadoes, which is Coach Zombie, and our last 2 weeks are not good, so we really need to win next week to give ourselves a fighting chance, but it's just going to be how it's going to be, man. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. GG's to Sodom, and best of luck the rest of the season. They've now guaranteed playoffs. We now pretty much have to win out, or at least win 2 games out of our last 3 to have the best chance. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.